On your mark, get ready, start.
Broadcasting from California and Delaware, this is the Hard Rocking Trivia Show. And here are your hosts, Mark and Danny.
Hey, everybody out in podcast land. This is episode 200 of the Hard Rocking Trivia Show. Woo. 200. I can't believe it. That's a lot of shows. How many did you do before I came on board?
20. So you've done over 180.
Jeez.
Even though this is number 200, we did a couple specialty shows, but when we're numbering them, this is number 200, so
nice.
That's a lot of damn shows.
Yeah. Well, that's like studio albums versus live albums and compilations and best of. So, this is our 200th studio show.
Good God. And they didn't think it was going to last.
That's right.
Not that anybody was thinking about that, but hey, you never know.
Well, you wanted to talk about some documentaries you've seen.
All right. Over the last couple of days on Amazon Prime, I stumbled across some pretty cool documentaries. One of them you'll probably want to see, and the other one you probably could care less about. So I'll go with the one you could care less about. It's a documentary on Gary Newman. Remember Gary Newman?
Oh, yeah. Here in my car.
Yeah.
I feel safest of all.
That's the one. Yeah. But it was actually really good. It's called Android in La La Land. Didn't know this guy's background. He became a multimillionaire by the age of 21.
Gary Newman did?
Yeah, he was a punk rocker at first. And then he stumbled across Moog synthesizer and just fell in love with it. Has had a nice long career, and later on in life he went through his childhood. He was diagnosed as being on the spectrum, so he's autistic. Obviously, he's high functioning autistic. He met a woman, got married, had 3 kids. I mean, it's just fascinating. And he had a comeback a few years ago, and pretty cool documentary. I highly recommend it. Even if it's that one. I think it was free on Amazon Prime.
How was he a millionaire by 21 or whatever?
Because in England, he was huge. His first 3 albums were huge. And Cars was obviously the apex of his career. And then after that, he kind of went away for a while. Then he had a resurgence when 9 Inch Nails and all these bands kind of like that championed him, And
I'm sure they sampled him, too, quite a bit. I don't know if they did or not, but I can't think of any songs sampling him, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But the moodiness of the instrument he plays, I actually have his last couple albums, and I actually quite like them. They're pretty good.
Nice.
It's different, but you never know. Other one that I saw that you'll probably love, and I didn't even know this was out. It's called Phil the Knot, Songs for While I'm Away. It was a 2020 documentary, which was shown in Europe, but it was never really shown here. But for $4.99, you can watch it on Amazon Prime, and I just finished it this afternoon.
Wow.
Pretty damn good. It's a little different than the other Thin Lizzy docs out there. It's more focused on his relationships with his family and stuff like that.
Really?
I mean, there is guest stars talking about him. There's Huey Lewis, Susie Quattro, Scott Gorham, Eric Bell, the bass player Adam Clayton from U2, and Midge Ure, people like that. Mm. It's more focused on his songs and his life as opposed to, the band's obviously going to be a big part of it, but it's more focused on him and his relationships.
Yeah, that's something I'd rather see than just, hey, Thin Lizzy toured the U.S., and then one of them got sick, and they had to stop, and then, then they released an album.
Yeah, they bring it up on it, but they don't focus on it as much. They bring up when he got hepatitis and when Gary Moore left in the middle of a U.S. tour. And so it's brought up. But you can see those on other docs, just probably 10 other docs on Thin Lizzy. But this one's well done. It focuses on the words in his music and his life. And it's kind of sad at the end.
But he was one of the best lyricists ever.
Yeah, so it's more focused on that. So when his life is not going great, they just say, just focus on the songs, and they'll play a song, and you go, oh my god. But
No wonder.
you get to see his daughters all grown up and his ex-wife. He actually wrote, Sarah was his first daughter, and obviously that was on Black Rose. But I didn't realize his second daughter, he also wrote a song for her. I think it's Catherine or something like that. I think that's on one of his solo albums, but pretty heartwarming.
Wow.
So $4.99 on Amazon Prime. It's well worth it.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're supporting the Thin Lizzy Nation.
Absolutely. That's one band we're supporting. I mean, I know Phil's not around here anymore, but what a great band.
If they ever come back around, just even he's gone. Some of those guys play that stuff live. That music is so good live. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So powerful.
Absolutely.
So after the show is over, I think I'm going to go back and listen to some more Thin Lizzy.
Maybe that might be one of our songs that we recommend at the end of the show.
Yeah, we can think of one that's really representative. I mean, there's so many of them.
Oh man.
So yeah, since it's your week to pick the song, you got.
I'll pick one. Between now and the end of the show, I'll definitely pick one.
So you got about 40 minutes to think of this, and it better be a good one. And I bet you don't pick S&M.
Probably not.
No, even though I like that song, but.
I know which one I'm going to pick already. So
okay, well we'll save that to the end.
I'll bring
of the
it up
show.
at the end.
All right, cool.
All right, well, cool. I'll definitely check that one out because I'm more interested in the actual people, not just you can read all about their band and what happened in the band and why the band did this and what happened, but talking about what's going on in his life and how that is represented as his lyrics is great.
Yeah. Oh, and the other one I'm watching, but I haven't finished. I've only gotten for the first episode. Is the Beatles Get Back?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting for a time when I won't be bothered for 3 hours. I know it's 3-hour episodes, but I want to be not bothered. I don't want anybody talking to me. I don't want somebody in the kitchen cooking. I don't want the comments to align or whatever it is. I want to be left alone to watch it. So.
But it's long. I've only gotten through the first episode. It's it's entertaining because you can really see the interplay. You can see who the alpha males are, and and you can how they interact with each other, and you can see when certain things bother certain members, and yeah. So it's well worth it. Go down in the basement, lock the door. And
I'm really interested in seeing the time when George quit, left the band, and then
I'll give you a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Everybody knows he quit the band.
Yeah, first episode.
Yeah. Well,
but that's towards the end of the first episode. That's when it happens. But there's more coming, so it's a lot.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of stuff we don't know about. So.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward. I mean, I know it's been out for a few weeks now, but for Christmas I got that book, The Lyrics, all by Paul McCartney. Mm-hmm. I haven't even opened it yet, but. Apparently it's the lyrics and then a lot of the background story to the lyrics of all the songs he's written.
But it's fascinating. You'll see Paul McCartney on the piano, and you can start to hear Let It Be start to come out. And, start playing certain chords like, ooh. And you can hear little lyrics here, but it's not the complete lyrics. He's just, hashing it out. It's like, oh, wow.
That's the kind of stuff I really like. That's what I wanted. I wanted more of that with the Queen show, with the Queen movie.
No,
Bohemian Rhapsody, but no.
There's a little fantasy in that one too.
A little bit.
Yeah, they never broke up.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Right.
Some timeline issues and.
Yeah. Hey, but whatever. It was very entertaining. Rami Malek was awesome.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
So
not that
good movie.
Yeah, I recommend that to everybody. All right, now what are we going to do next? Now that we've talked about documentaries, what's on the agenda?
Yeah, well, why don't we do a little 6 and 30?
Okay, 6 and 30, outstanding.
For it is a human number. Its number is 6.
This week I have one for you. This bit is we have 30 seconds to play 6 clips of songs, and you have to guess the artist. And there's always a theme to this. Sometimes it's a certain band. Other times it's where these bands are from. Sometimes it's a certain lead guitarist or whatever. But, Mark, I have one for you this week that all of these songs came out in 1972, which is 50 years ago.
Good God.
And this is going to be hard because these are not their... Well, I guess there's a couple of songs that you'll know, but you know every one of these bands very well.
So you're going to probably have some obscure B-sides.
Hey, whatever.
All right, 1972. So let's play this. I got my pencil ready, my pen, my paper.
Play along at home.
Okay, let's see if Danny really screws me up this week.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Holy smokes, you went deep. I heard one hit. The first one was a hit. Everything else were deep cuts.
They are, but I will say you know all of these bands very well.
Oh, I'm sure I did. I mean, the vocalist sounded familiar in a couple of them. The other ones I'm like, oh, I have no freaking clue what this is. So let me play this again. I got to concentrate for this. Here we go. Woke up this morning, my dog was dead. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Okay. Songs from 1972.
72.
I'm not too, God, some of those were so familiar, but the voices, but I didn't know the songs at all. All right, number one was the easiest one for me. That is the Edgar Winter Group with Free Ride.
That is correct.
Yeah, and I think that's Rick Darren.
All right, lead off with a softball.
Yeah, that was the easy one. Number two, guess, but I think I got it. This Grand Funk Railroad.
That is correct.
Okay.
The song is called Rock and Roll Soul.
Okay, I didn't know that song at all. I went based on the voice.
Yep.
Number three, the vocalist sounded very familiar, but I don't even have a guess. I'm going to guess, Deep Purple.
Oh, you're kind of close. The vocalist, his name is Klaus.
That's Scorpions?
That is the Scorpions.
Damn.
If you listen later on, he starts with his, he goes up into his higher register.
Yeah, those first two Scorpions albums, I don't think I've listened to ever.
Yeah, that was from Lonesome Dove.
Yeah, good one. All right, number four, another complete guess. I'm going to say the Guess Who.
No, that is incorrect.
Damn it.
The song is called Movement for the Common Man.
Okay.
It's from their first album.
UFO.
That was Styx.
Wow. Jesus. Yeah, I would have never got that. It sounded familiar. Was that Dennis DeYoung singing? Yeah. Or was that some other? Because I know they had another guy in the band who sang too. So
yeah, I'm not sure who was singing. So, it doesn't sound like Dennis DeYoung though.
No, because they had another guitar player before Tommy Shaw, and I think he sang too.
Yeah.
So
all right, you're two for four.
And I'm not feeling it here. All right. Number five, I don't know. I'm gonna guess, and I think this band already broke up. I'm gonna say Cream.
Oh no, you're gonna freak.
Who is it?
The song was called "Call the Police," and the album was Blue Orphanage.
That's Thin Lizzy.
Yes, it is.
God, it didn't sound like Thin Lizzy.
Yeah, if you go back and listen to it, you'll be like, Okay, I hear that now.
And we were just talking about Phil Lynott.
Yes, we were.
Damn. And then again, those first 3 Lizzie albums I don't listen to either.
They're hard to listen. He wasn't in his wheelhouse of songwriting at that point.
Yeah, and in fact, the next 2 I don't really dig either. Album 6 is where I really got into Lizzie, which was Jailbreak.
Yeah, yeah. That first album has Whiskey in the Jar, but that's an old Irish tune. So
Right. Damn it. Okay, I am 2 for 5.
I thought you would get that one.
No, again, I don't listen to those the old Lizzie or the old Scorpions.
Yeah,
Same thing with Queen. If you play from the first 2 Queen albums, I don't listen to those either.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Plus, Freddie's not singing on all those songs.
But a lot of them are, but they are too weird for me.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, with Queen 2, Nuno and Gary said that was their favorite Queen album. And
Really?
That's one I just never got into.
no.
All right, number 6. My guess is it Humble Pie?
No, this one's a little. This one's a little harder.
Damn you.
This one is Nazareth.
Again, I know 2 songs by Nazareth.
Yeah. Well.
But you're right. I knew every one of those bands.
Yep.
Somebody's really going deep with his research there.
Well, I tried to pick a year, and I was thinking about 76, and I thought, nah, it's 2022, so let's see about 50 years ago.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
ones. So
A lot of these bands, that was their first album.
Wow. Good one. Well, when we get to, I know what I was thinking about earlier. When we get to we're doing track by track later. The albums are from
Yep.
73.
That is true.
So we're going golden oldies this week.
Golden oldies. Yep. We're catering to the older crowd today.
What? All right. So,
All right, so everybody turn it up.
all right, here we go. Yep. Put it on 11. Now, your track by track.
Oh boy.
No, I think you're going to beat me this week. I
Okay.
really do. Okay, let me pull my list up here. The common theme for mine is that all of these are all bands, and they're all fronted by females, and they're the only female in the band.
Ooh. Oh, jeez.
No, but some of them they're not that, some of them aren't that hard. I threw some more softballs in than you did. I got 1 softball.
Hey, you're a fan of all of those bands, maybe except Nazareth.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am. Yeah, Nazareth's one. And Grand Funk Railroad, I like mostly the hits.
Yeah.
Edgar Winter, same thing, the hits. But I knew
Yeah.
who they were, obviously. So
Yep.
yours are, again, bands with female singers, and they're the only females in the band.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good Lord. Okay. So that rules out Heart then.
Correct.
Okay, let's listen to this.
I'm in the phone booth, it's a one across the hall. If you don't answer, I'll just ring it. Don't it make you feel? Don't it make you feel alright? Don't it make you feel alright? Paranoid and complicated. Waiting for the big one. I don't wanna rush you. I don't wanna lose you. I'll never bust you. I shot my mouth off and you showed me what that holds.
Wow. Holy moly.
Did you know any of them?
I think I got 2 for sure. 2 others I'm kind of sure of. One I have no clue, and the other maybe.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So we'll have to play this over again. You got 1 more crack at it.
All right, let's hear it again.
Go for it.
All right, everybody play along at home, see if you get more than I do, which shouldn't be hard.
I'm in the phone booth, it's a one across the hall. If you don't answer, I'll just ring it. Don't it make you feel? Don't it make you feel alright? Don't it make you feel alright? Paranoid and complicated. Waiting for the big one. I don't wanna rush you. I don't wanna lose you. I'll never bust you. I shot my mouth off and you showed me what that holds.
Okay, Danny.
Wow.
You heard them 2 times through.
Okay, I think I'm good with 3 of them,
Okay.
maybe 4.
what's-
The first one I think is Blondie.
That would be correct. 1 for 1.
The second one, no clue. It sounds like it could be a Japanese guy singer.
Oh, no,
But-
that is Darby Mills singing. She is a monster vocalist. And in the 80s, the band Chilliwack kind of split into two, and two of the guys from Chilliwack grabbed a drummer and got this singer, and they were known as the Headpins.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Yeah, the first album, Turn It Loud, is awesome.
All right, the next one, I'm going totally out, just guessing. I think, is that Garbage?
You'd be correct.
All
That is
right.
Garbage. Shirley Manson on lead.
I don't know why I know that. It's that album, that Orange album.
Yeah, 2.0 it's called.
Yeah.
She's a monster vocalist, too. All right, so you're 2 for 3.
2 for
You
3.
get one more, and you've already beaten me because I only got 2.
Well, yeah, I think I beat you then.
Okay, what's number 4?
The next one, I thought that song was Vixen, but that doesn't fit with your criteria. So I'm going to say, is that Femme Fatale?
You'd be correct because that's the same singer.
All right.
3 for 4. Femme Fatale. Yep. Waiting.
Same singer from Vixen?
Yep. She's now the lead vocalist in Vixen.
Well, no wonder I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, that's where the... Yep.
Yep. The next one, I happen to know this because I like them because she is or was Nuno's wife. That's Baby Animals.
That'd be correct. I had to really find out what the single was from that album because I'm not familiar with it at all. And he might play on that, too.
Yeah, I know he played on the album. I don't know what songs, but I saw them open for somebody.
Yeah. See, that's going deep. Baby Animals. Like, oof.
Baby Animals, yeah.
I don't know any of their stuff. I just had to find a band with a female front person.
Yeah, I want to say they opened for Van Halen, but I don't know if that's right.
They might be right. I wouldn't be surprised.
They might have. It was a while ago. I saw they opened for somebody, and I thought, oh, that's cool. And so I listened to some of them for a little while. And then the last one was the Pretenders.
So you went 5 for 6.
5 for 6.
I'm making this way too easy for you.
No, you don't need to make it harder.
I thought for sure you wouldn't get Baby Animals. And I figured the Headpins and the Baby Animals was which ones you wouldn't get.
Yeah, and there's no way I've never listened to Headpins.
Oh, yeah. Killer. Turn it. Actually, you probably, if you check your little library there, you have probably all 3 albums.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're one of those Canadian bands again.
I think you're partly Canadian.
Maybe.
You need to check your DNA.
I've been there once and I really liked it, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I went once and it was cool. We visited some friends that had moved up there.
Where'd you go? Ottawa? So you're up by...
Just outside, just north of New York.
Okay. So yeah, I was on the other side. I was on the West Coast. I was in BC.
Okay. I do want to go to Vancouver sometime if I ever get up to Seattle.
Yeah.
I want to visit a cousin of mine that lives in Seattle, and hopefully she'll take me up to Vancouver.
Yeah, I mean, the crossing, well, I don't know about right now, but usually crossing the border was kind of easy going to Canada. Nothing like Mexico.
Yeah.
A lot more traffic coming back into the United States is brutal. Sometimes it's 3 and 4 hour wait. Going from Canada to the United States, I think it was like 8 minutes maybe. So, yeah, I've been on Victoria Island, Whistler, and Vancouver. Beautiful country.
Nice.
Yeah, people are super nice. Yeah. I would love to go back. So, unfortunately, you won again.
Well, I get all the money for this one.
You are killing me. I want to make my 6 and 30 next time so damn hard.
Well, that won't be any fun.
Well, it would be fun for me.
Just listen to me say, I have no idea. Never heard of it.
Yeah. I hope. Well, somebody out there probably got most of them, but
Yeah.
I can't believe you got Baby Animals.
All right. Well, anybody let us know if they got 12 out of 12. I'll be shocked.
Yeah, I almost put the Cherry Bombs on there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was the album. That was the band when Hanoi Rocks broke up. Andy McCoy and I think one of the people in Hanoi Rocks grabbed a female singer and they made one album called the Cherry Bombs. You never got that one.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
All right. Well, should we move on to our track-by-track battle?
Yeah, let's do that. But let's listen to a commercial first.
All right. Hang on. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Time for a bit called Track-by-Track Battle, which has been stolen by I don't know how many other podcasts out there, but we're not bitter. No.
Not
But
even a little
whatever.
bit. Yeah, we do it a little bit different. So when we do it, we have to agree on the better song by the tracks, and then that's when they get a point. So
Yeah. So what we do is we pick albums that are similar in some way, whether they are the same artist in two of their classic albums or two albums that are somebody's debut albums, like we did this week. Two debut albums from bands in 1973. And we go track by track and we compare the tracks. So the first track versus the first track, and whichever song we think is better, if we both agree, that album gets a point. If we disagree, then neither one gets a point. So it could be that nobody gets a point, and if we completely disagree on every song, which I don't think is going to happen on this one.
yeah, that would stink if there's 8 tracks in this and we disagreed on every one of them. The final score would be 0-0.
Yeah. Yeah, that would suck.
That's never happened before. So
No?
I think we're going to agree on quite a bit of these.
Yeah. This episode, we have the debut from Montrose, which, of course, everybody knows. It's one of the classic albums of the 70s. Sammy Hagar, Ronnie Montrose, Denny Carmassi, and Bill Ward.
No, not Bill Ward.
No?
No, Bill Ward was the drummer for Black Sabbath.
Right? I thought he was in this.
I think
Who's the drummer?
No, Carmassi's the drummer.
Carmani?
The bass player for Montrose. Well, I want to say Church is his last name.
Bill Church.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Bill Church. That's it. That's why I was thinking Bill Ward. Whatever.
Okay.
They're not a band anymore, unfortunately. So we're doing the debut from Montrose versus the debut from Aerosmith. Usually this album is called Aerosmith featuring Dream On. That's what's on.
Well, it was just called Aerosmith until Dream On, like 2 years later, became a hit, and they reissued it and called it that.
Right.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyway, it's Aerosmith's debut album. So they each have 8 songs. Some of these songs are classics, of course, like the aforementioned Dream On. We'll see if Dream On gets a point or not. I don't know. Depends on who it's going up against.
Yep.
Or what song. So let's see. So the first song on each album, on the Montrose album, is Rock the Nation. Versus Make It. And I really like both of these songs a lot, but in my mind, there's no doubt that Rock the Nation gets my vote.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Both are great. I love Make It, even though it's something that Aerosmith never plays. And Rock the Nation is just a stone cold classic.
Absolutely.
It's a monster, so my vote also goes for Rock the Nation.
So we're 1-0. Next song on each album, Bad Motor Scooter.
So you get on your bad motor scooter and ride. Walk over to my place and stay all night. Yeah, the first thing in the morning we'll be feeling alright, 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 alright. Get on your bad motor scooter and ride. Yeah.
If you've heard it, you know what I'm talking about. Versus Somebody.
Someone to share the load. Somebody have to walk the road I live.
So, no question, Bad Motor Scooter gets my vote.
Now, also, one of these songs, again, it's like the first song, Somebody by Aerosmith. I really like that song quite a bit. But it's going against another super classic, Bad Motor Scooter. I mean, when you hear that guitar riff.
Oh, the slide. The slide. The motorcycle slide on the guitar is like, oh, man, you just turn it up to 11. And Yeah, that song is awesome. So
my vote is for Bad Motor Scooter. So now Montrose is up 2-0 on Aerosmith.
2-0 right out of the gate.
Yeah, not surprised there.
Nope.
But I think it's going to get interesting from here on out.
Yeah, well, we'll see. The next one, Space Station number 5, which again is one of my favorite all-time songs. Versus one of the classics of all time in Dream On.
Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
I like Dream On. I think maybe I'm just tired of it being overplayed. You know, this used to be I think it was either Steven Tyler or one of the guys in the band's girlfriend always went to the bathroom during this song because she hated it so much because they played it every gig they played it. But going up against Space Station number 5, I got to go with Space Station number 5.
Well, Space Station number 5, which I believe was covered by Iron Maiden, correct?
It is.
It is a great song. But it's going against basically Aerosmith's version of Bohemian Rhapsody. Dream On. Yes, it's played a lot. But if you go back and listen to it, kind of like Led Zeppelin, and I can't remember their damn hit.
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven. See, I had a brain fart there. It's the same thing. You've heard it a billion times. But Dream On, I don't hear that much anymore. So I voted for Dream On. Just because it's an amazing song. And Space Station number 5 is also a killer. Listen to the first 3 songs on that Montrose album. Good God. Rock the Nation, Bad Motor Scooter, and Space Station number 5. Those are unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, the first 3 songs make it a classic album in my mind. So,
yep. So there's no points there because we disagreed on number 3.
Yep. Still 2-0 Montrose. Next one is one I really had a problem with. I had a hard time. I voted for one, and then I went the other way, and then I went back, and then I went back again. So the songs are I Don't Want It by Montrose. Versus One Way Street.
Oh, you because lately there's been so high to make me, and honey, you're heading at the one-way street.
I love the guitar progression in One Way Street, but my vote goes to I Don't Want It. I love that song.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where I went back and forth too because I Don't Want It's not one of those songs I knew that well, so I had to listen to it like 5-6 times. One Way Street I already knew. And again, I kind of went back and forth too, but I ended up voting for One Way Street.
Oh man, there you go. So the thing with me and One Way Street, it's almost a 7-minute song, and to me, I think that might be too long.
Wait a second. You're an Iron Maiden fan. They have 10-minute, 18-minute songs. And you have a problem with Aerosmith going 7 minutes? Really?
Yep, really.
Oh,
that's it.
So
if I had to, that was the reason I picked it. But like I said before, I went back and forth between the two because I love the chord progression of One Way Street.
But you didn't vote for it.
My vote went to I Don't Want It. So I voted for the first 4 songs of Montrose. You were 2 and 2. So
correct. So, but on our scoreboard, Montrose is still up 2-0.
2-0. Yep.
Okay.
So that brings us to song number 5 from Montrose as Good Rockin' Tonight.
I'm gonna meet you in an alley out behind the bar. Don't be afraid, I'll do you no harm. Bring along your tap dance shoes. Tonight I'm gonna rock away all your blues. Have you heard the news? There's good rockin' tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Versus Mama Ken.
You've been fading, always operating. Keep in touch with Mama Ken.
which is a Aerosmith classic, and that one gets my vote.
Yep, two strong songs against each other. I love Mama Ken, so that was pretty easy for me. Even though I like Good Rockin' Tonight, Mama Ken, classic. I never get tired of that one. That's probably that's one of my favorite songs in the album by far. So Mama Ken for me. So Aerosmith gets their first point.
All right, so it's 2-1. Good Rockin' Tonight is just, a standard good song, but it's one of the going against a classic. So, and that's what's tough about this track by track battle.
Yeah, Good Rockin' Tonight can be played in any bar in the country. It's a bar song, basically.
Totally. All right, so then we're 2-1 in favor of Montrose. The next one, another complete classic from Montrose, which I've heard many, many guitar players say this is their favorite riff of all time in Rock Candy. Which the riff is so cool. And if you don't know it, listen to it and you'll just, oh yeah, that's a cool riff. Versus Write Me.
Probably the easiest battle we're hitting this one.
Yeah, absolutely. My vote goes for Rock Candy, no question.
I concur. Agree 1,000%. Rock Candy is a monster.
Yeah,
Write Me's okay. Rock Candy is a monster. So Rock Candy gets. So what is that? Montrose 3, Aerosmith 1.
Yep, 3-1. Now here's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Here's where it's interesting. Okay, song number 7 on Montrose is One Thing on My Mind.
And baby, there's only one thing on my mind. Oh, yeah. Now tell your mama not to wait. We may be a little late.
Good song.
And what's that about? What's the one thing?
Versus Moving Out.
We're going far, we're moving. Oh, yes, we are. 'Cause nobody goes there, nobody shows there, nobody knows where you can find me. Nobody knows there, nobody shows there, nobody knows where you can find me.
I love Moving Out. I've always loved it. It's been one of my favorite songs, and that's the one I voted for. One Thing on My Mind, just, okay, whatever.
Yeah, what is that one thing on his mind anyway? Is it algebra?
No, I think it's car payments.
Okay, car
He's
payments.
worried about making his next car payment.
Gotcha. Okay, so this one was these two songs, if you want to call them filler, I guess they would be the kind of filler tracks. But I agree with you. I voted for Moving Out.
It's one I would listen to again. It's not a one where I fast forward or anything. So, and the last one,
So we're at 3-2 now. Montrose
3-2. Montrose is ahead, 3-2 right now. So this is for all the marbles. So for Montrose, we have the song "Make It Last."
When I got there, I was still too young, and 25 seemed to be the one. And now I live my life from day to day, 'cause I wouldn't have it any other way.
Versus Aerosmith's "Walking the Dog."
I know, mistletoe. She broke a needle, now she can't so walking the dog. I'm just a walking, y'all know. Well, if you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog.
For me, this is no question. "Walking the Dog" is one of my favorite songs. My band played it. It was one of my favorite songs to play of the whole night. I'm going with "Walking the Dog."
Yeah, even though it's a cover, correct?
Yeah?
Walking the Dog, yeah, it's a home run there. Come on.
Absolutely.
That's like Alabama versus William and Mary. Come on. Walking the Dog all the way.
Absolutely.
So now that we have a predicament now, it's 3-3.
3-3. So what do we do?
So I don't know.
Is it tied?
It's a tie right now. And when you look at how you voted out of the 8 songs, what was the who won on your side?
On my side, it was 5-3. Montrose won over Aerosmith, and it was all because of the one song, "I Don't Want It" versus "One Way Street." I went back and forth, and at one point I had "One Way Street" a vote, and that made them tie. But then I listened to both of them over and over again, and I went with "I Don't Want It."
Mine was flipped. I had 5 for Aerosmith and 3 for Rock Candy, which actually surprised the hell out of me. I wasn't expecting that quite a bit. So that didn't solve anything. So we're still tied. So basically the only way we're going to solve this is everybody who listens to this show, if you don't own both of these albums, you have to go out and buy both of these albums.
If you listen to this show and don't own these albums, I'm not sure what is the problem. These are the 2 absolutely essential classic albums that everybody either must own or have listened to and worn out their vinyl. I have both of these on vinyl. I haven't listened to them in probably 30 years, but I have both of these on vinyl.
Unfortunately, I got rid of all my vinyl. So
I got rid of all my crap vinyl. I kept all my classics, my picture discs, my colored vinyl, my I have a bunch. All those Iron Maiden picture discs I bought back in the day.
Oh, if you ever
have all those.
If you ever run low on money, you could probably start selling that stuff. Because now
believe me, my wife brings that up every time we're in the basement.
Yes, I'm going to get rid of some of these. Some of them you might be able to. You never know. There's definitely a market for it.
Oh, I've seen some of those Iron Maiden those 12-inch singles picture discs, like 2 Minutes to Midnight and Aces High, and they're going for $50, $80.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, in terms of these albums being classics, I think we can say that about Montrose for sure. And the Aerosmith album, I like it a lot, but really when you think about classic Aerosmith, it really doesn't. People don't talk about it. They talk about Toys in the Attic and Rocks and stuff like that. They don't mention the first 2 albums that much.
No, my vote, of course, because it's 5-3 on my side, would be Montrose, but
yeah, I easily could have voted for "I Don't Want It" over "One Way Street" as well. So you just never know.
Well, that would have put you in a tie, 4-4.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I kind of went, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of them were damn easy. Like one thing on my mind versus Moving Out, I wasn't sure. I was teetering both ways. But other ones were like obvious right away. Come on, Walking the Dog, easy. Rock the Nation, easy. Rock Candy, easy.
Bad Motor Scooter.
Yep.
Mama Ken.
Yeah. Absolutely. Even though Make It and Somebody, I really love those songs. Okay. Well, everybody out there who listens to us, definitely go buy those.
Or re-listen to them.
Yeah, you can stream them on Spotify or Amazon or whatever service you have. You won't be disappointed. It's good stuff.
Check them out. Let us know in the comments what you think. I'm sure Mark will get back to us with a report on what everybody thought.
Yeah, maybe if one person writes us. I'm not on Facebook that much anymore. I post this stuff and just too busy with other stuff. But I'll get
I'm not on Facebook at all.
Yeah, he's been banned for life. No, he left on his own accord.
Absolutely. Once I stopped being in the band, I was like, I don't need to be on here anymore.
Yeah, the only reason
I don't care what other people think in the least. So
I just kind of like seeing pictures of the people we grew up with and seeing how they're doing. Other than that, I could care less about what people think politically. Don't care.
Yeah. Don't care.
Yeah. Oh, did we talk about this last week? The Bullet Boys kind of broke up.
The Bullet Boys?
Remember the original Bullet Boys got back together? They're all excited.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why that popped in my head. And I'm the only one who probably even cares about it, but I figured I put that out there. Okay.
So you're the one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one guy.
Well, I will tell you, February 4th, I'm going with my brother and my eldest daughter to Ram's Head in Baltimore to see Dirty Honey and Mammoth.
Nice.
I cannot freaking wait. I've been listening to the Dirty Honey albums. They are freaking awesome. And, of course, anybody who listens to this show knows my feeling on Mammoth. So I cannot wait.
Cool. Yeah, there's a show coming out here I just saw that I might go to. It's called featuring Eric Martin and members of Trixter. So it's Eric Martin, Steve Brown, PJ Farley, the bass player from Trixter, and Joey Casada, who was in ZO2, and they're just going to perform songs. I'm going to guess they're going to do Eric Martin stuff, Mr. Big, and some Trixter stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, playing at the Whiskey. I think, oh, okay, I'll go see that. It's probably $20 or so, and well, why not?
It may turn into something like the time I saw at the time I was in San Francisco, saw the Eric Martin band, which ended up turning into Mr. Big. Who knew?
Who knew? But
it was Eric Martin, Billy Sheehan. I don't remember the drummer, but it was the guitar player from, oh crap.
Was it Paul Gilbert?
No, it was not Paul Gilbert,
Neil Sean?
No, it was the guitar player from Tesla.
Oh, okay. Frank Hannon?
Yeah.
What? Maybe the drummer was Troy Lucetto, right?
Yeah,
Tesla.
the other guy from Tesla.
Yeah, because he was in the Eric Martin band.
Yeah. I saw it. I was right up against the stage. Great. I just happened to be there and saw that and thought, Eric Martin, okay, I'll go see it. Of course, I knew who Billy Sheehan was, and I was like, oh, my God, yeah. I'll go, whoever it is, I'll see that.
And Eric Martin's one of those vocalists, you don't realize how good he is until you see him live. You're like, good God, this guy can sing anything.
Absolutely. This little guy with this massive voice.
Yeah, he looks like a little kid. Well, he looked like a little kid back in the day. He doesn't look like a little kid anymore. But
yeah. I also have tickets to go see Richard Marx.
I like Richard Marx.
Who doesn't? He's awesome. His songs, unbelievable. Everybody knows him. You hear him in the elevators all the time.
Yep. My favorite song by him is Hazard.
Oh, absolutely.
But the song...
He has so many good songs. His book is fantastic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we got that on audio for a trip we were going down to Virginia and back, and fantastic book. The guy knows and has worked with everybody. It's unbelievable.
And he's funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's one of the best Instagram follows ever. He's hilarious, and he will tell anybody to go F themselves in a second.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's great. He's pretty far on the left, but it's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have a podcast too? I don't know.
He and his wife do something about like tequila time or something.
Oh, I don't know.
You know who his wife is, right?
It's a dancer, right?
No.
Oh,
it used to be Cynthia Rhodes.
Uh-huh.
No, it's now Daisy Fuentes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was a big fan of hers.
Everybody was.
Had no idea. Okay, learned something new today.
They were laughing on, or they were comparing. Everybody was flexing on Instagram, going back and forth flexing. Yeah, I hit a last second shot in the NBA Finals. Some basketball guy, I don't know. And he said, "Yeah, that's great, but I married Daisy Fuentes." Mic drop.
Yep. I'm sure she's still pretty nice too.
Oh my God. Well, follow him on Instagram and you'll see all kinds of pictures of them.
I might have to. We got to end this show on a song. So, Danny, we talked about Phil and Knott. What are we going to do?
I'm going to pick the song Dancing in the Moonlight by Thin Lizzy.
Oh, that's a great one. All right, so
one of the best songs ever. The lyrics just paint such a great picture, and you see it. You can see the picture of him just walking down the street, dancing in the moonlight, the dark street, kind of rainy. It's awesome.
And that song's also featured in the documentary.
Nice.
So
well,
go check it out.
It's because it's a great song.
All right.
Dancing in the Moonlight.
All right, by Thin Lizzy.
When I passed you in the doorway, you took me with a glance. I should have took that last bus home, but I asked you for a dance. Now we go steady to the pictures. I always get chocolate stains on my pants. And my father is going crazy, says I'm living in a trance, but I'm dancing in the moonlight.
It's got me in its spotlight. It's alright dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm on the streets again. I disobeyed another warning. I should have been in by 10. I won't get out until Sunday. I'll have to say I stayed with friends. Oh, but it's a habit worth forming if it means to justify the ends. Dancing in the moonlight. It's got me in its spotlight. It's alright dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night. We need your helping hands. On saxophone from the Graham Parker band. Like you to make a lot of noise. John Earl on saxophone. Dancing in the moonlight. It's got me in its spotlight. It's alright dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night.